Hi, how are you? I'm good. I'm here, healing from my migraines and hearing my body because that's the important thing. If you, I used to have migraines. It's not something weird, but when they come more than one in a day and more than one day in a row, I stop everything and I hear myself. So today I am going to do a little bit of show and tell and also a little bit of slow stitching because I need to organize my threads, my needles, because I'm starting some project that I am going to show you. And I think that it's a little more, less effort for me because if I don't feel well, I can stay in bed. If I feel a little bit better, but I don't want to. Hi, Anne. How are you, my dear? Welcome. How is the weather there? Here is hot, 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 and extra hot. I have my paper. This is to put ah, water in my face. I have my fan and I have my water that it was full when I started to prepare everything 5 minutes ago. And it's almost done. If half I have. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, I know. We have a very similar weather. Okay. Let's do something so we forget that we have hot, hot, hot. So I am going to show you my puppets. I made some puppets and I made something to put them on. So let's see what I did. This is have two parts. So you can open here like regularly and you have three folder and we have the uh, different pockets in here. This is a regular pocket and here is one of my puppets. It's mounted in this kind of cardboard and then cardstock for the view. So I printed and I did it a little bit bigger, printed and mounted in cards. This is a beautiful invention, yes. Mine is not working properly, and so I don't use it. It's not that don't work; it's working, but the house is too big for it. And this one is lateral. It's like this, and we have the third one, and then we have some other part of the folder and have all the pieces that we can put on them. So it have the wardrobe, and then you need to see which one is for one, and it has some tabs here that you can put around here and here, and that leave that in place. Well, when everything is okay. And here we have our puppet with his outfit. So I am going to do more outfits. This is mounted on cardstock, and it's only a brayer, not a brayer of even some print I did, and I used the page, I mounted it on cardstock. So these are my puppets. Yes, I am my ants, critters, but puppets. And you can see the same motif here and here, and also here. And here is the same, but I made it twice. Thank you. So that's the first thing I can show. And the clothing, yeah. Yeah, but we already. I bought, I bought fans that have a reservoir for water, and they cool. So of course they are not going to cool a big room, but we don't need that because you put it beside you and it's cooling the place where you are. And I put every one of us have one of these and one regular fan, because this is a little, like, it's not tall, so the fan is tall, and between the two things we are okay. Okay, so let's continue with the showing. Let's see if I can reach it without tackling my dogs, that as usual they are here beside me in a way that I cannot reach anything. I need to do movements that don't start with. So this I already show, but I made some new ones. That is this one. I even didn't put it here. And I made the one of this week, that is this one. So I'm continuing with that until the end of the year. I will do it. And I'm learning new things all the time. So this is the other thing. And then I have my slow stitching project. You're making some dolls for the PMRT Studio. Yes, that are for PMRT Studio too. I want to see yours. I think I need to go to the reruns because I am out of touch. But yeah, I am not swapping because the cost of the mail is, it's preposterous. But I did that anyway, so I have. So what I did with this, I did another one that I made with some fabrics that I had. And then I saw it and I said, oh no, this fabric, it's not worth it for all the effort I am doing. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is this then then is Dragonkunst, and she made the circle stitched show challenge. So I made it for that. And you know, I have some of the fabric that I use for that. I have it here because I wanted to show my fabrics too. So not all of them, but the ones I'm going to use. And this was a pillowcase. That's why I left this part that have the zipper, because it's already done. And if I close this part, I can have a container for some things that I can use for whatever it is. So I did it with inks. I think this one, and because it's a little bit harsher, I think it's acrylic paint with water. But those are this Ecoline, that it's a watercolor, liquid watercolor. And I put that, and then I spritz water, and then I did like that and left it. And it was very nice. So I used part of it. This is from a pillowcase. Okay, so let's continue. Then I have the idea of putting the one that you use for the floor. I wanted the white one, the regular one. We couldn't find, but I had this fabric. I don't know. It's not a gauze because it's too synthetic, but maybe it's a synthetic gauze. I used to know the names of these because when I growing up, this was we used to go to the dresser to make our our clothes, and then we need to know everything. Well, my mom knew, and I learned on the way. So I think dressmaker on a place I came from. I went to my art course, and when I came back, I saw beside I cannot talk today. Well, beside when you throw out things, there were big bags with very nice fabric, and I think I have some gauze, or not gauze, but the other one. It's not chiffon either. Silk. I think had to be a dresser for brides because it was very, very nice. And I have one of these is for making like maybe the cage, or I don't know, but it's very sturdy. And so I wanted, instead of stain the water as water, well, I wanted to stain it, but because Maxi only could find me two in these colors. So I use this one with the other fabric on it, so it will be of the color of the ocean. And then I want to do another one that represent the earth, like all kind of things like birds and butterflies and flowers and plants and maybe even houses. I don't know yet, but I started by making the base for that, and after I finish I will put all around another fabric and on the back, and it will be something to hang. So I have this prepared, and I have this one that I started to do something already. I started to do this, that I think part of it I put on the on Facebook, and I started to play with this, with some ideas, some 3D things. And today, because I made it to the end, and it will be prepared for all of this, it will be long. So I started to do crochet appliques. So I made this crochet thingy, and then I applicate in different ways. I have another ones here, and I made some seaweed and some other that was my invention today. So I am inventing all kind of things, and then I will do all these French knots for the as I did here for the soil, for the floor of the. And here, as I did this one, I will do some current, but I want to wait to have my fishes. And this fish, I did it in a different way. It's all a piece of fabric, and I embroidery around now. This is the first part I did, and I will do something inside also. But this one, it's something similar but made with 3 different fabrics. And this one, it's all embroidery. So I am trying 1 or 2 things, and I will have my finished piece someday. Oh, I have my one of the needles here, so we are going to use it. So let's do this. That's the beauty. I can do this, and if I am not feeling it, I don't do it. That's why I thought this was something to do when I am not for big movements or big projects. I can do something, I can left it, I can grab it again. But now I want to have a better place to put things, because needles. I have sewing needles. I have pins, and I have them all around. I have them here. I have them here. I have another one here. And I'm sure that I have them inside too in some place. So I think I need to organize it. And for sure I have some other needles. Here I have a pin. So the pin pushing, it's okay maybe for having the, if you are on a table, but if not, I want to do a needle and put pushing. I can put them here like that, and I will have a place to have them all. So this is felt, all felt. I already cut it at how we need it. I have, I think, 5, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I think it's enough. And if not, I will have more than one. And this is jeans. So what we are going to do is to make a slow stitch on this part, then attach here. Not a very big project. I can continue with this after I put it together. But the thing is, I want to put here all the needles I have at hand and have a place to put another ones if I want. And I have here fabric markers. Not that I am going to wash this, but maybe I can make or a mark, or if some is for pins and some is for little ones. I will see. But now I found this that I made sometime. Hi Barbara, hi Chris, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I am doing slow stitching today because the show and tell you already missed. You need to go to the beginning to know, to see it. But I am going to do now a needle book. So I have my felt already cut, and I have my covers. And I need to do something in my cover, and I still not sure, but I might do this. Here is my supervisor today. I have here little pieces of fabric that I can use if I need for. I thought I have some, but I cannot. I don't. So I have this also. This could be a nice, but not today. We are going to use this one. And I am going to, let me show you. I did this box, that it's a very big box, as it's so disorganized now that you cannot understand. I need another solution. So first of all, let's do this. Then I have some other materials to do, maybe if we have time. This is not okay. Okay, now it's okay. Okay. So if we do like that, we have this thing. we can cut it here. And with that, I can do two little hands. Something like that. And then we can do the hair, and the hair can come and could be the part that is yeah, my supervisor. So let's pin it. I think it's too big. Let's shorten it up, and this goes inside, and this goes there. So we can do two different things, and that's what I am going to do because we are going slow today. So first I am going to grab it with this, something very big ones, only so I can take out the pins. And that is something that we take out at the end. Yes, show and brag. Why not? I did it. I put the effort. So why not bragging? I think every one of us have it's entitled to brag on what we do. You put the time, you put the effort. So why not? That's it. Now we can take out the pins. I have another one here, see? Needles everywhere. Okay, now I had one here, yes, that I am going to use. It's not a very big, and I can use with my embroidery. So because I have embroidery here, embroideries, so I warn you that I'm not in my best, so at my best, so I have problems with words. I am taking a lot of water. So if I can't find a word, you can help me. That's the needle in the haystack, yes. Okay, so embroidery, string, no, I don't know that have another word. Okay, so I don't know how much strings it have here, but we can find out because I can take it apart and I see have 2 strings. And I'm not going to do it double. I am going to do it, and I am going to do a method to embroider, to put that it's like that. So you don't have the knot on that. I learned it from Sarah Homer. Let's see. Today's lab is show and tell, slow stitching, and filling in the blanks. You know, yes, it is. And the part of filling in the blanks, it's yours. Sarah Humphrey. Homfray. It's Sarah Humphrey Embroidery. So I am learning a lot from her, and this is one of the things. So what you do is, in any place that you are going to do, so first you do the knot, and then you put it not in the place you are going to embroider. Then you go to the place you are going to embroidery and you do 2 little stitches, one almost beside the other. And then you start. And you start, let's say, I can start here, more near the I don't always do that in the other way. I don't know why. This is a buttonhole stitch that is like the blanket stitch but more dense, like one beside the other. Mine, it will bring me a nice finish, and I am taking part of the fabric and part outside. So it's grabbing, I don't know if you can see, it's grabbing the fabric. And as soon as I pass these 2 stitches that I made, I can cut the knot. So the knot will be there until I secure that. So after that, you are not going to have a knot on the other side. And I think we are not going to have also all this. We can put here another fabric, and I might do it. We are both working with either. You are felting? Wow, a sea slug. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, Barbara, we are waiting for you. Oh. I need to put everything of my sewing things in one place because I really I have a lot of things. One of them is a protection to my finger, and I don't have it at hand because I have 20 places where I have things. So, how are you today? So, beside that Slag, I saw that you are doing a lot of painting, a lot of coloring, Chris. And Anina, hi, honey. How are you? So, what else are you doing? In general, I am asking. If you have a project in now that you are doing, and you are streaming today. You can put the links to your pages. Well, this is more a blanket stitch than a buttonhole stitch. I think I'm not so precise yet, but it's a tiny one, so it counts. One of the things of the slow stitching is that it's slow, but I don't mind because I usually put something on the internet, like on my TV if I am in my room, or here I can put in my iPad. I'm getting ready for the new term tomorrow. Oh, first day of class for me on Tuesday, office work tomorrow. Oh my. All the coloring updates and more on Instagrams and Facebook. Okay. You can put a link to your Instagram if you want, Chris. I think in Facebook already have you. I have a question. Why people don't want to be in Facebook? I don't have a problem, but maybe I should have, because I see a lot of people that say, no, I'm not in Facebook, I don't want Facebook. So I don't understand. And I want to understand because maybe I should. Left. I streamed yesterday and today earlier. I didn't know. Oh, bummer. Well, I can go to a rerun. Well, yesterday I was out of commission. I really was. I'm not going to do other things on the way, not the that of, because I want to do it all around first. Then I will put some felt for the hands. I have little felts here. I think I have the color also. Yes. So I can make hands here if I want. But first, let's do this all around. Facebook is now for older generations. Okay. Right now, I'm doing a collage and also wanting to finish by tomorrow the paper doll for the swap. Wow. I show earlier, I will show it again in a minute. Also has to do with security. Something your information are not protected, I think. Oh, thank you, Anina. I didn't know that. So I will check that. Older generations, I am one of those. That's not a problem. That's not my case. I could be perfectly being. Oh, it was so funny when I was the first time in Spain at my son home. He showed me his friends, and we were in a club with them. And suddenly I hear Google is for all people. We use Chat GPT. And I didn't know what a Chat GPT was at that time. And then was something that we needed to find, and I grabbed my phone, and before they can go to their Chat GPT, that they were the generation, younger generation, I found it in Google. And it was so funny. She can tell you a lot more about the subject. Speak with Sharon. Yeah, I knew it. That's the first time I knew someone said I don't want. But I thought it was a political thing in her case. So I'm not sure if all people have the same reasons for that. But I want to really know about it because, okay, I need to. Uh, I came to the other side because I wanted to secure this first. Oh, I need to, and that's it. You don't have now. We can even cut this and see. So neat. We don't have the. Okay. I always confuse the sides when I do blank stitch. Barbara, are you here yet? I want to show something, but I don't want to show it twice. Or twice it will be because it was only Anne here when I started. So and she told be right back, and I don't see her now. It's very nice how it make it. She talks also a lot at political and conspiracy stuff. Yeah. Okay, you are here. So let me show you what I show at the beginning. This is, and you can see that I am doing more. Here I did an applique in crochet, and I have here the same, and I have here the same. And I made more fishes, and I'm doing this one. I'm in the middle. And I'm going to do, and this fish that I made, this is embroidery, this is fabric and embroidery, this is fabric right now, and all will be the ocean with a lot of creatures. Okay, so this is one, this is the blue one. Then I have other one that I didn't embroider yet. It will be the earthy one. So I don't know yet what I am going to do. Have another format, this one like that, but it's prepared for my needles. I want to do flowers and maybe houses and birds and everything. Oh, thank you, Barbara. No, my family is originally from, well, originally, some grandmothers, grandmothers, maybe another generation, and then we'll know. From Poland. And Romania. So here I have my dolls. You open this, and it's open 3 parts. And I have my super dolls are back. My other super doll, and here this one that you can take it from the side. And they need clothes. So let's take them from here. Hi Beth, how are you, my dear? Welcome. It's very early there. So here you have another part that it opens with another pocket. And here we have the different clothes. Well, could be. I didn't know about them. I need to watch that. Oh, I need to glue it. Anyway, you put it like that, as we used to put the, and now have another, and I made for them similar clothes. Here you have the second one, and the last one. I'm not going to take the time to, but they are similar now. So these are my dolls, and they are for keeping, not for swapping, because as I told to Anne before, it's very expensive to post something from here. But I have a nice thing to play with. Yeah, I can do it. I still going to do it. A lot of different things for them, even fabric ones. Suit and tie, I think it's so nice idea. So, Beth, these are your ants too. You know that. Okay. And now I am continuing with my needle um, book. I didn't know what a needle book was. And I imagine that it's a book that you do with a needle. But no, it's to put the needles. So I will try to organize. Someone knows the bobbins, the cardboard or cardstock bobbins for this, if have a determinate measurement. I couldn't find it in, or maybe if you have bobbins, you can measure it and tell me, because I need to do those too. And here you can do a project that could be a tiny project, or you can do a big project. Like, what I mean is, you only need felt and something around, and to put here the stitch, and that's it. You have your book. But then you can embellish it. And that could take from one flower here or a applique even to a very large project like I am doing now. Measurements, Barbara, I need measurements. I have here, my supervisor is having here all the chocolate boxes, and I intend to glue it like that so it will be more sturdy, and then to do the spools or bobbins like this to put all my strings. But I don't know if it have a particular measurement that I can follow, or I can eyeballing, because the dangerous thing when you are bowling is that, let's say that I need more and more and more, and I say, okay, I don't have enough materials and it's very cheap, let's buy it. I don't want to have several different measurements. And I couldn't find it in Google. Maybe I need to go to ChatGPT to ask for it. Maybe I need to ask Siri. All the things that young people do. That remind me when my grandmother was about my age. And for me, that I was a kid, she was old and she didn't know squat. And I needed to tell her about life. An auntie ant, yes. I would want these ants as house animals. Yeah. I would want those as house animals and not the ones that I have as house animals here that made me crazy and I am allergic to them. So let me tell you, it's a battle against them. So this year they are not in the kitchen. That's well. Also, we don't left anything out. But when it's something that it's not so good, like something it's not clean enough, they don't come over. I don't know if we did something that, yeah, like that. So again, I will do my starting point. Now I am going to see that everything is more tidy here. Very little one and two. And then I am going to start. Oh, miracle of miracles. I did it. Okay. On the right side. Because what I want for that is something that is fluid. I think that's the beauty of the slow stitching. It's something fluid, it's something with no worries. And when I forget the side I need to put my needle, it's not fluid anymore. With more planification, I could be done an angel from this. What a pity. Well, I still can embroider the wings. Yeah, I can do it. I have white. Oh, that could be so nice. But that will be the long term project. Like today, I am going to do this applique. I don't know if I am going to start maybe I will start the position of the hair with little stitches. And then I am going to make the book because I need to have this done. It's taking a little bit more also Okay, I once had ants in our kitchen. Turns out I had an ant hill on my property. I put bleach on the ant hill, and ants were no longer a problem. Very inexpensive solution. I thought about it, but I didn't know what to put. So, yeah, I will try. Thank you. I know where they are. I know where you are. Anyway, now they are in in the bathroom, like in another parts of the whenever where are windows, so they come from outside. But because I have a corner house and I have windows in every room, including the bathroom, it's a problem. It's still a problem. So I've been talking to the landlord because I didn't know what will happen this year, and I wanted to try. I don't know if I am going to succeed. I am going to try to visit my mother and my family in Argentina. And the better time is the time I need to renew the contract. So I didn't want to leave that to Maxi and find out that he have a problem with that um, when I am away. I don't know still if I am going, but in the meantime, I spoke with the landlord if we can do the contract a little bit earlier, like 1 week or two. And he said yes. So I know that I am staying in the house. That's another thing. So I need to get rid of the ants once and for all. So thank you, Barbara. Yeah, I know. It's a very long and expensive trip, and I didn't do it till now because of that. But I really want to go and visit. And the last time I was there was to my 60th birthday, so it's 5 years ago. And if I travel, it's not right now, so it will be almost 6 years between trips. So I think I deserve to do it. So let's see what happened with that. I had a very good price with Delta. It was via New York. Of course, in New York, I will be 2 hours only. So I will stay at the airport. But I wanted something via Madrid and maybe do a multi city flight. So now I want all. Okay, I can now take my nut, cut it, and go put that on the other side. You see, we don't have nuts, no nuts, nuts. Here you have. Look at me. I was more afraid to do this kind of trip when I needed to do it with my wheelchair. That will be something to consider. But now I have my other helpers that are not wheelchair. So I still can ask for like to them to take me with wheelchair. I think I'm going to use this for the. I think it will be nicer. And oh yes, yes, I will try. There is another thing that it's so unstable here. The thing that I don't know if I need to book something with Elal, that it's the only one that will continue flying in case of a conflict. I don't know. It's all like, it will be last minute. Something like, okay, in a week, I am leaving. I already talked with my mom because if I go to her house. So, and it won't be a problem that. And it's a time that it's not winter and it's not, it's like early spring there. So it will be nice, nice weather. And I can do videos about Buenos Aires. How long would you be there? Okay, Barbara. Usually, when I travel so far, I am about 20 something days. 21, it's 3 weeks. I don't know. I'm not sure about it yet. But it's about the time. I can be with my mother, and my sisters, and my nephews, and my cousins. I have a large family there. Okay, I made a mistake here. Not, a not. And it's so funny because these kind of knots, they are not really knots. You can unravel them. It's more the fibers that they hold together. You see, it's easily unraveled. And sometimes it depends the side you. That's it. It have one side that if you start to pull, it unravels. And other side that if you pull, It's tightened up. Yes, it's worth to stay a month, but it will be a month that Maxine need to be alone here and take care of the dogs and everything. So it will be something more difficult. And now Argentina is not so cheap also. So in the past, my mom used to take care of the food in her house, and she said all the time it's almost the same to do food for two and not for one. But now I don't want her to do that, and it's not so cheap for me. So I need to consider a lot of things. It's a matter of equilibrium. But I really want to do it. I already talked to Maxi because he have also the family there, but we cannot go both. First of all, it's too much money, and then we need to something to take care, someone to take care of the dogs, and that's a problem. My dogs are very old, and they are used to some kind of care that they need a special person to be here, and we couldn't find it yet. Yeah. Yes, I will do videos. If I travel, I will do videos of the city. Although I don't know how, because it's one of the things that city have. It's insecurity. Insecurity. Now I have lost. No, I have it. I had it. It went out. Okay, I need to secure this and the head. You can do shorts, not long videos, always looking for safe places. Yes, yeah. I will be shorts anyway. Will be doing shorts because I think I'm better on that than in the videos. And you don't need a lot to show something. Well, okay, now we can fill this a little bit, not too much, but a little. So we have something nice here. And then I can paint it with gold all around. So let's do one stitch to the that's it. Now I'm going to finish this, and I am going to put another fabric here, but I'm not going to close it because I need still to do a lot of slow stitching. So let's see which one. Oh, I can put this one. This one is nice, and I have a lot. So I need to make one of the same measurements. Oh no, I thought I told measurements. So it's not here. I will need to go here. So let's do something bigger so I can put it there at the end like that. So let's cut bigger, bigger, bigger. Your eyes are bigger to watch it better. I don't mind if it's a nice cut either. I want to have the first there. Okay. Now we are going to do like that. This will be here all around. And finally, when I finish, it will be like this. So this is the position. Now we need to mark the middle. I can mark the middle without measurement. Sorry, Miriam. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you for being here. Bye, honey. Have a nice day. Okay, let's mark it. This is a fabric. This is the fabric pencil. And now here, Barbara is not here. I can measure. Here, this is 22. So this is the middle. Okay. Now I am going to grab some things to put them together. Okay, one it's enough. And one here. Just not to. I have the ones that are for sewing. Why I don't use those? I don't know, sir. Okay. So now I am going to put this here How can I know? Here and this here. And let's see if this is all in the same place. Yeah, it is. So now I am going to grab this and I am going to put them together like that. And here like this. And now I can sew. So I am going to use, let's use this one. Yes, it will be perfect for that. It will be perfect if it will be a little bit more. It will be too short. Hi, Lisan. How are you, my dear? Welcome. I am doing now a needle book. And I am needle stitching it. Okay, let's put this here. One, two. I can mark the line. It will be interesting. So it's easier to So I am going to do a running stitch, but a double one. So I am going to one direction first, and the other next. So let's start. I can do this. I will need to go one side and the other because it's a lot of fabric here. And it won't be perfect. It would be approximate. This I can take out because it's bothering me. I didn't do that in the other one, but I need to correct that. because I don't want to do it again, this part. Okay, and now we come to complement, we come back. We can cut here the knot. That's it. So here we are going to have a long stitch. Let's hanging out with you while I wait for grocery order to be delivered. Oh yeah, so glad you are stitching. I love it. Okay, thank you. I am prepared. I am organizing my slow stitching equipment. Started with the needles. It's the first time that I do a needle book. Told you, semi-perfect. I don't know why I cannot go to the same line all the time. I don't know why. I don't know why. And here is where I need to do that. And let's come again here for the little one stitch. Okay, so we have done the book. Now I am going to slow stitch more this, all the book part, and then I am going to sew this right in the border, like that, all around. But in the meantime, I will start with the placement of my needles. So first, it will be pins, because I really work with pins a lot. Let's put something like that, so I can put them without worry. So it will be in the first page. You grab one needle if you need, or two, you use them, but pins you might need more often. So this will be my first page. Okay, whenever I found the rest, here, I found it. Found some rest. Okay. Now we can put the sewing needles. I have a lot of them here. I then went inside, and it's not easy to find them. Some of them have even the string here. Here, I have another one. And I can feel it. There are more inside. Okay, I cannot feel anymore. So this one. I might take out the there. So we have these ones and these ones. And now we can, oh, I have more here. Let's put everything there. Little one. Another little. People do that. I didn't know if that it's a thing, but I saw that they do that. So I am doing too. Why not? I've been embroidering with one of the sewing needles, and it was even better, but it needs to be one with a big eye. This one have big eye, for instance. I don't know if this is not an embroidery one. No, it's not. 30 assorted needles. I don't have 30 here. I always got to go. Okay, Chris, I need to do some errands done and go grocery shopping. Thank you for being here, Chris. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Nos vemos. Okay, I don't have any more here. Let's see if I have some here. No. Okay, these ones are already in place. Now let me go and find my embroidery ones here. I have them here. It's not a bad thing, but I do prefer to have them here and see what happens. So these ones will be the embroidery. I had one that I was using just right now here. You see what happened with my these are really big. And these ones have no good end. It's very difficult to use. This one, no. This one, I think it's a chenille one to do embroidery with uh, ribbons. Whenever I have more, I will do the difference between them. And here I will put all the plastic ones, if I can make them, because those are for no fabric but yarn. But I think that one of the advantages of using felt is that you can perforate that anyway. Ah, let's put these ones. It's not a very, it's a felt that you can see because you can see from here, not a very thick one. Ah, I hope these holes will continue being here. Okay, one more, and we could put everything in place. I have some needles for the um, binding. I think like curves ones, and I think I'm going to put them here. I still have a lot of places to put. So I have my needle book. Now I can do more embroidery here and here and maybe finish it. Yes, we have time. Let's do it. So I need an embroidery needle. So I go there and I grab one. Ta-dam! And let's use maybe I have here one variegated, interesting. Let's see here. You see, have all these colors, and I think that will be perfect. It's light blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. All the colors of the rainbow are here. So we can do something like that. The only thing with this yarn, it have more than two. It have four, I think. And we can, one, two, three, six. This is six. But I am going to separate and have two of three. Now it's not so thick. Okay, let's start again. Okay, let's start here. I'm going to do back stitch now. Yes. It's very interesting, yeah, because you have every color in the rainbow. I could mark where I'm going to do it, but then I'm going to be mad because I'm not precise. Anyway, I am going to mark it, what I want to do. I want to do something like that first. Let's do it. It's easy anyway to have a mark. You know exactly where to go. From there, that you really do that, it's another thing, but at least you know. Interesting. Interesting yarn. It's called yarn, I think. Okay. Now I am going to do the spiral that I am very, very anxious to do. Hi Lisa, how are you? Welcome. I am doing slow stitching today. It's nice how it's going to the rainbow. I'm not going to do more with this. I think I'm going to change yarn. A little bit more, and that's it. If I have little pieces of yarn, I put it in here too. So I can use it if I need. You see, I have here. Oh, thank you. Yes. And I am doing more things, more things. This was my it's my needle book. So we put all the needles here recently, and then I have this part that it will be here for, so we don't have this part. We could leave. I need to take out the. I could left that here, but I do prefer to do slow stitch here too, and then put them together. So here we have my princess doll that could be in the future, could be an angel. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. So I am going to. Okay. And I have the one that I took only the strands. Where is it? Here. So let's see which part. I think this part. So I am starting as I start every one of them with the knot on the side and the two little stitches. And then I come back here to continue with my back stitch. And whenever I have it secure, I then can cut the knot, and that's it. We don't have a knot, but it's secure. My daughters and I took a stained glass mosaic class Friday. Wow! Martin made a very cute fish. Oh, you thought of me? I want to see it. You can post a picture of that. I will be very glad to see it. It's very funny because I have two things that I made as characters. One is the ants and the other is the fish. and I am allergic to both of them. So I cannot be around or eat it, but I can draw them or, or stitch them. Well, we have a minute, so I am not going to be doing the bobbins, but I am going to continue with this. I will do something on these stitches, but not immediately. So right now I have these back stitches that are fabulous, and I will do my spiral. Oh yes, post it please. Okay, this one it's no good. So what we can do is take the needle out and redo this because my OCD don't allow me to see that. Could be crooked, but need to be a good crooked, aesthetically crooked. Oh, well, I went out of my line, so I need to follow my stitching and not my line, but I will be come back to it shortly. You see, the line was here, so I might need to go in the direction of the line. It's not easy to do a spiral. Let me tell you. But I love the effect of spiral. So we need to put some face there here on the doll, at least a pair of eyes, I think. So I will stitch them, but in the meantime, I cannot let her be without eyes. There, now she has eyes. Why she? Maybe it's a he or a it. We don't know yet. So this is the bigger because I am going to do something like that. Maybe here it will end and something like that. And that's it. Maybe one more here and maybe one in the middle. That's it. That will be my hair. Okay, we have 4 minutes. Yes, we can do it. So I think I am going to rewrite my spiral. So I don't freak out. And then we can do maybe fireflies around. That will be nice. I need to try to do some very simple fireflies. We'll see how to do it. Okay, my yarn say the end. So I will continue and I will post let's put this here. In the meantime, that's the place for the needle. I will post the result of this, the picture, and see you in PM if you go there and you have 2 minutes to go to the bathroom and take a coffee. I'm coming right back. You can put that too. And here is the bathroom. Bye. Love you. And thank you for being here with me.